Hello everybody, I'm David Bird. Welcome to Halfspin, where we talk about the sport of knife throwing. Today I want to talk to you about these K-bar throwing knives. Most K-bar fans or K-bar supporters are usually military or tactical guys that want sharp utilitarian kind of knives. And I think the K-bar fans are disappointed when they get these because they're not a tactical style throwing knife. And I think that is what is hurting the reviews on these K-bars. These are completely dull all the way around. They look like a regular knife blade, but they are false edges. Even the point is not very sharp, and so that's where we're getting those complaints. But I'm gonna say that that's a good thing in most cases. When you are first starting out knife throwing, you do not want a sharp knife at all. I want to be able to learn half spin and grab it by the blade and just throw without worrying about cutting myself. I want to be able to try military half spin without worrying about cutting myself. I want to be able to pick these up, grab them, and try all of the different styles without cutting myself, and these K-bars can do that. They're actually a really interesting shape to them. I enjoy the shape to them. They're different than most throwing knives. They look like a real sharp knife, but they have this double-bladed false edge, and I like the handle. They are thick. They're thicker than most cheap throwing knives for only $25. An advantage that these K-bar throwing knives have is they actually have a design that works well for no spin. Most cheap, inexpensive throwing knives are not designed for no spin, and you can't really do no spin on them. But these have a great no spin shape to them. And so if you wanted to practice all styles or learn all styles of knife throwing, you can do that with these K-bars. So the downside to the point on these is that because the point is so dull, it's hard to get them to stick. And that can be discouraging for some new knife throwers. And so you need to throw it with a considerable amount of force in order to get these to stab and stick, depending on how hard your target is. So my one recommendation is leave the false edges. I love it. I just wish the point was a tiny bit more pointy in order to help those that are just learning to throw get more sticks in. Another advantage to this knife being completely dull in all areas is I have no problem handing these to my kids. So I bought these, I tried these out, I tested them. I enjoyed throwing them all different styles. I enjoyed no spin with them, half spin, full spin. I really liked instinctive no spin with these. And I think that they're pretty good knives for $25, especially for learning all the different styles. But what I'm gonna do with these is I'm gonna give them to my kids. They can have them, and I'm not worried about them cutting themselves because they're so dull everywhere. So if you're going to buy knives for your kids to learn how to throw, I think this is a great option because you don't have to worry about them cutting themselves. Now, still, I have to recommend that anytime you have kids playing with stuff like this, they should have parental guidance. There should be a parent watching because they could still hurt themselves somehow. But these are not sharp in any way, and so I don't mind just handing these to my kids and letting them go at it and learn how to hold half spin, no spin, and all of those different styles.
That's better.
So K-bar, don't listen to all those terrible reviews. I think you actually got something here. I think that this is a well-designed, well-thought-out knife. I think, though, that you should have two versions. You should have a live edge version and you should have this version. So that way all the tactical guys that want to buy K-bar, that want to have a sharp tactical throwing knife have an option, and then everyone else like me has this option. The design on this knife is really well thought out. The handle is nice and solid. It is thick. It has a good throwing knife feel to it. The blade is very interesting on this, having that double-edged blade, but even though it is false edges, If you were thinking about buying these and you wanted a sharp knife or a tactical knife, please don't, because this is not the knife for you. If you like K-bar and you want to get a K-bar throwing knife and you want to learn all styles of knife throwing and you don't mind that these are not sharp at all and that you're going to have to put a little more force in it to get them to stick, these are the knives for you. And for $25 for 3, it's a pretty good deal. All right, well, if there's anyone out there that really likes these knives, let me know in the comments. I'm curious about who actually likes these knives and why you like them. If you're now happy that you saw this video and not gonna buy them, let me know. Let me know if you have any other questions about them, and thank you. I will see you next time.